robust urban garlic flavor.
Robust is going to have fun.
Hello everybody, welcome to the end of the positive and meaningful Sonic Crossroads playthrough. Let's get into it.
Good evening everyone and welcome to the late shift. Welcome to Sonic Racing Crossworlds, my fourth stream of Sonic Racing Crossworlds. And basically, we got to see how it does tonight. All right, tonight is kind of a make or break test for Sonic. I'm not going to lie. This is a game that I bought about 2 weeks ago. You guys had said that you really wanted to see me play it after the flop that was Mario Kart World earlier in the year, that this game was far superior, had better mechanics, more to do, more interesting gameplay, better graphics, etc. I did half offline play, and then you guys kind of yelled at me and said, we want to see the online get to it. I said, all right, fine. And then there was last time, and this was last week. It was a daytime stream. I did 3 daytime streams of this game so far. And during this stream, I said, you know what? I'm going to give you guys what you want. You're saying all you want is online play. I'll just give you online play. So all that we did that session was online multiplayer. All right? To be honest, it didn't do great. I think we barely hit 100, if we even hit $100 of support. Engagement in chat died out after about 2 hours. With the way I'm doing it exactly the same way that we did Mario Kart World, where if you do a $10 contribution, you pick the character I'm going to use, okay? So for $10, hey, pick any of the cast, and I'll use them for like 3 races. And it was working for a bit, but then basically after that, like I said, that 3rd hour, no one really cared. The chat stopped talking about the game. Everyone was kind of disengaged. Even though I was winning, like I actually won a race and no one said anything. And I'm like, what is going on? So the only thing I could think of is that this game is suffering the same fate that Mario Kart World did. If you remember, Mario Kart World, originally I did a marathon. And during that marathon, we played through the entire campaign. We beat everything. We went online, did some. Then I did another major stream of it on a day stream and it flopped. And I said, all right, well, I don't want to give up on it so this easily. Why don't we do a night stream of it? When I started doing night streams in Mario Kart World, it worked. We actually started getting support. People were showing up. And it lasted roughly a month. I think we did like 1 to 2 night streams a week for about a month. And then after that, it died out again. And then I was like, that's it. We've done everything there is to do in the game. And that was that. So now here we are many months later, and people wanted racing. Play Sonic, okay. And already 3 streams in, it failed. So we're going to give it a shot tonight. Tonight is make or break for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. If people actually show up and hang out with me and engage with the content and talk to me about the game and they support the stream and people are actively chatting about it and, hey, I'll $10 for the next character and stuff like that, we'll do it. We'll keep it in the rotation. I like it for variety. And to be honest with you, I like the game. I actually really do like Sonic Racing Crossworlds so far. I very much enjoyed it. But I can't keep it in the rotation if it's going to be a dead stream.
Yeah, so already DSP is giving us a business meeting about how this game is a failure and he needs you to pitch in and give him all your money. So the thing with Mario Kart World, what happened? He played it as a full marathon. Then the next day he played it for like an hour. It got $50 and then he ranted about it because he was putting that with a React thing. Summer Game Fest or something stupid like that, and he didn't hit the goal, or he got more money on the Summer React things. I don't really remember, but he just oversaturated Mario Kart and he was playing the most boring single player stuff, and people wanted to see him play online. So he rage quit the game, or wage quit it, whatever you want to call it, because it was kind of both in that case. And then somebody got behind his ear in the scenes of his Discord chat secretly. You know, it was Only Iced Coffee, come on. And Only Iced Coffee single-handedly preserved that playthrough for about a month using sock accounts. And we saw Phil rage and whine and complain every single stream, and it was hilarious. This time, the support is not overflowing for it because people were like, yeah, we saw this already and it's not as funny as Mario Kart. But let's look at the last stream a little and see why Sonic Racing whatever did not save the business.
What does he do? I don't even know what he does. I didn't get an item? Oh, that really sucks. I suck at these corners, man. Well, I got hit, but I don't know by what. It didn't even show what hit me. I was in first, and then immediately I'm in fourth. I don't even know what happened. I got hit by an item that I couldn't avoid, and now I'm in fourth. But outside of that, what else did I do wrong? Nothing. Never drove off the track. Hit a bunch of people with items. I got hit by one item I couldn't avoid. Second place. I don't know what else I could possibly do to do better. Nothing I could do. Literally nothing I could do. They hit me with an item. What do you want me to do? I get second. There was nothing I could do. They hit me with an item at the end. There's no way to stop it. Second place. Wow. So the rival wins. The rival, for some reason, is always insanely better than everyone else. But outside of that, I beat everyone who was normal. But the rival basically cheats to win, and I can't do anything about it. If you guys are liking Sonic Racing Crossworlds, please support the stream. We had great support on the podcast, but nothing since. Please, let's get some support. Let's get some subs, some super chats, some tips. Let's go.
Honestly, you should just be playing Mario Kart because this is such a downgrade. And this isn't even online stuff. Nobody wants to see the single player campaign, Phil. It's a racing game. They want the chaos.
Oh, the drift didn't work. I was holding the trigger. It didn't even do anything. Oh, he never slowed down the whole time. There was nothing I could do. He never slowed down. I fired multiple items, but none of them were homing items. I could never stop him. Literally nothing could be done there. Whenever I'm in first, everyone behind me gets homing items to hit me. When I'm in second, they never give me an item to hit anyone ahead of me. So it's not equal.
Whoa, I can't win every race. Whoa.
Guys, again, please support the stream. We haven't had any support for Sonic at all today so far. Please support Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I'm enjoying myself, and I'm trying to unlock all the content.
Hey guys, I'm having a good time, so you should be ponying up all that money for me right now.
That was totally my fault, bro. I don't know what hit me. I have no idea. Dude, he always has an item. That's twice he hit me with that item. There was nothing I could do about it. Now I'm in fourth. Yo, this is bull. Twice in a row, he hit me with the magnet item perfect. There was no way to avoid it because he's right there. He just dropped it right on me. There was no way to move. Complete friggin' nonsense. This is absolute nonsense. So he always seems to have an item to stop me, and I never have a good item to stop him. I even hit him with an item. He didn't slow down. Then he dropped the magnet on me immediately. So it's actually completely cheating. Jeez. If he's in first, how is he always getting the magnet to stop me? But I can't. When I'm in first, I get no good items to stop anyone. Wow.
He's shocked that a single-player campaign mode in a racing game has more than a randomized chance of difficulty. It may just be randomized, it's just DSP doesn't realize that because he only takes into account the times he loses and then the times he wins or hand-waved. Because of course he's supposed to win. So when he loses, he has to find something to blame.
Of course! It was past me, but it hit me. You saw that, right? It was literally past where my car was, and then it connected anyway.
Phil, it hit your car. You should be putting on your glasses right about now.
Nothing I could have done. There's no way my car could have made that slide there. Wow. I got no item. Oh my god, I drove right through it. Dude, this is ridiculous. You never get any good items, like ever. You never get a good item. This is garbage, man. It sucks. I got no good items at all. Like, literally no items. Yet I'm constantly getting hit by offensive item, offensive item. I had the homing shot I fired. It never hit Charmy. Where did it go? Yeah, there's nothing you can do. I don't know. It's garbage. The game's blatantly cheating, and there's nothing I can do about it. Well, I mean, it blatantly cheated. Constantly hit by items. And again, you notice they're constantly getting items to hit me, and I never get anything that hits them, ever. And then when they gave me the good item, they gave me the best item in the game, and then I got hit. So I fell off the track. Unbelievable. Well, complete nonsense. There has been literally zero support for this game today. Zero.
Maybe you should stop the unfunny negative attitude. Ever thought about that?
Not a single person has contributed since I started playing Sonic. So I'm going to go on break and come back. Let's get support. If I don't get support by the end of this stream, I'm just not playing it again. I'm not going to sit here and play the game. I got all the support when I did the podcast. I don't know why I'm playing the game if no one cares about it. So I'm going to go on break and come back, and let's get some support for it. And then we'll continue on. I'm not going to keep playing this game if everyone's just going to sit around yelling and screaming for online play before I've even unlocked content in the game to play online. And then you're not going to support the stream. So
The genius that he is doesn't realize that not doing what your audience wants to see is a bad idea. They want multiplayer. He's like, no, I gotta unlock stuff in the game. Well, that's your prep. You got to prepare for that. You can't expect people to watch boring stuff, Phil. But you do, and usually you get rewarded for it, but now you're not, so you're throwing a tantrum about it.
Really, I'll just drop it. I don't care. We have many other games to play, and I just don't give a shit. I'm not going to have this become the troll bait game where everyone wants me to play online constantly. All right? So, you know, let's see if you guys will support the stream or not when I come back from break. Well, guys, since likely this is going to be our last stream of Sonic Racing Crossworlds, since no one has supported the stream whatsoever since the podcast, we'll do some multiplayer just to see what it's like. Okay? Now, I'm sorry, but, you know, like I said, we're at the busiest gaming time of the year. I got to play things in the rotation that people want. You're obviously speaking today through your actions that you don't want this. I've been playing it for over an hour, not a single contribution at all. Zero. So, I guess you don't want it. What else can I say?
You could say that the streamer is awful and doesn't deserve $150 any day.
So let's see how it goes tonight. Let's see people hang out and support and chill and have a good time. Or if it ends up being dead again, you know, I hope not. Okay? All right, fair enough. I've said my piece, and hopefully we'll see how it goes tonight. FYI, we did hit the goal earlier today for Silk Song.
Wow, nobody cares.
Who else is here? I know Jade is here. What's up, Jade? Good to see you here tonight. Thanks for 52 months as an Ultra member. Jade is saying, can we start off tonight with either Sage on the hoverboard or Shadow on the hoverboard? And then if someone contributes $10, you can pick the next character. So whoever contributes $10 first will be choosing the character after we go with the first starter race, Shadow on the hoverboard as a warm-up race. There you go. A lot of sock accounts that I don't recognize. Anyone have anything they would like to talk about before we begin? We'll give it another 10-15 minutes to build up before we start with gameplay. I see that attendance is low, but I did just start.
Well, that's always a good sign, isn't it?
Remember for Mario Kart or Sonic Racing right now? Mario Kart had good driving mechanics. The problem was the game was almost based entirely on the items. Like, literally, you could just sandbag, grab the good items, use them at the right time, and you're in top 5. It was pathetic. Really, it was. It was absolutely pathetic. This game, yes, the items are powerful, but I'm seeing you need to drive well in order to place as well. It certainly makes it more viable for a competitive game. The game has a ranking system that actually means something. That's everything that I'm seeing in the game is leading me towards this is a better game. Okay, I haven't played enough. I haven't got to higher ranks or anything yet. For now, I think it is a better game. That's my take. No, I don't follow scandals of people on the internet. I don't care.
Says the guy who himself is a walking WWE champion scandal right there.
Will I do a video comparing pros and cons of both racing games? Probably not. I don't think anyone would care. Think of it this way. If we're only on the 4th stream of Sonic Racing Crossworlds, and no one's gonna care about it, right? Why would anyone care if I make a special video comparing the two games? I don't think it's gonna matter. Just being honest. If the game's interest is already dead, it doesn't matter that I say it's better than, Sonic, right? Or it's better than a Mario Kart, right?
He is so dumb. What a special video is him just rambling as always, but it's actually something that has one topic. Every single video he posts on his channel should be what he calls a special video. It shouldn't be stupid gameplay. He doesn't realize that you get 10 times the amount of views if he just uploaded 20-minute videos instead of those unedited garbage things that he has. But this is Phil. He thinks everybody wants to see his gameplay. Just leave your live streams up, and he can edit out the garbage in his live streams. He's like, no, people want to see the podcast, they can't use timestamps and things like that. He's so dented.
What's going on here? Okay, I gotta refresh. Hold on. First contribution of the night is coming in, but I don't know if it's a troll or not. Let's take a look. I hope not. It'd be nice if it wasn't. Let's see. It's a troll. It's a troll who's nitpicking about my wording. So I don't care. I'm going to ignore you. How about that? This is the dumb they say. You should have said it another way. It would have sounded better. Listen, it doesn't matter how I say anything. Everyone says I did it wrong anyway. I could have the most well-worded comment I've ever had in my life, and people would still say, he sucks. So it's time to stop being nitpicky and just grow up. How about that?
A lot of the problems that Phil gets into stems from his attitude because everybody sees he's a toxic 220.
I think that some of the Mario music is better. I think that what it is with Mario Kart, okay, Mario Kart has had so many iterations and so many returning tracks that when you hear the songs from the various past Mario Karts reused for said track, you get that nostalgia feeling, right? I am getting that for this, like when they play Super Sonic Racing, when they play Radical Highway, when they play certain, what was the one, the Eggman's Arena, where it plays the Eggman theme from Sonic Adventure 2 or whatever, those get to me too. Like, I get that nostalgia feeling here, but the thing is, there's just more nostalgia with Mario Kart, which has been established since the early 90s of SNES, than there is for Sonic Racing. So there's more nostalgia there. Jade, what do you mean? He says, I like Sage in $10. What do you mean by that, Jade? Well, you see, here you go. Here's Sepher with the extremes question that they're trying to ask me. Listen to this. Would you rather have a bad stream with toxic people but good revenue, or a great stream with awesome people but no income at all? I don't want either. I want the middle. I want the middle ground. Because if I had bad streams with toxic people and good revenue, I would literally be like a drama streamer. I would be like Kino Casino or Lol Cow Live or one of these shows that all we're trying to do is stir up drama. I don't want to be a drama content creator. So I would hate the content I'm making, but I would make a lot more money. You see? If I did a stream that was just awesome people constantly, you may have no income. You got to find that happy medium. You got to find something that's going to entertain a certain audience, but also is going to make another audience feel welcome and chill, but that people are also going to want to support to see continue. It's that simple. You know, there is no black and white answer to content creation. For some people, the drama route is the way. They see their job as all I do is I come in and I punch a clock. And because of that, I don't care what kind of content I put out. It doesn't even have to be meaningful to me or anyone as long as I make a paycheck. That's literally these other drama creators. This is just my paycheck. I mean, they go off the shows and they talk about how much they hate it. Then why do you do it? Oh, because I make money. So then you're doing it not for passion, not for the love of anything. You're doing it to make a paycheck, right?
That's most people on this planet, Phil. You had the fortune to get into this, but here's the thing. You don't enjoy doing this. We can see right through this. But you have to make yourself like above everybody else. The only thing you want, you don't care about who's on the stream. You just want 5 whales giving you $100 each every single stream. That's what you really want because you feel like people don't value you if they give you $2 and $5 super chats. That's just how entitled you are. You don't get that support builds up. Like, the thing is, you're supposed to have a base of people that actually enjoy your content and they're willing to give small increments to keep it going. You want a very small handful of people guiding you and giving you tons of money, and you don't realize that there is a downside to that because they can dictate what you are doing, and you don't realize that because you're an idiot, because you think you have all the power, but really they do, because they can just hold their foot and say, yeah, I'm not donating to Phil tonight. You don't hit the goal, then you rage. Rinse, wash, and repeat. This is the endless cycle with you because you're an idiot.
And then you got me. I love what I do, but it would be awesome if I could do more of some of the things that maybe I enjoy more. Like, it would have been good if I could have kept playing Suikoden N2, but then I would have made nothing on it because the attendance was dwindling, the support was dwindling, right? So I had to put it on hold. It's just tricky. It is a tricky tightrope that you must balance and find the proper way. You're not always going to do it right. You're going to make some missteps. You're going to make some miscalculations. You can't please everyone all the time. So there's always going to be times. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I understand, Phil? You hate what you're doing. The only thing you enjoy about it is the money that comes from it. If you hit 150 each stream, you have an awesome time. If you don't, you have a lousy time. That's just how it is. You've built it around how much money can I make instead of how can I entertain people. And people see right through that. That's why you have so many trolls, because they know that you constantly talking about money means that the stream is not about your enjoyment of games or enjoyment of your chat. It's about the enjoyment of getting that dopamine rush when you get a donation. Now, $1 donations, that does nothing for you, but 20 plus, that does a lot.
Jade, no, Jade, I wasn't applying to what you said. The way these streams work, if you do a $10 contribution, you can pick a character and I will play that character for like 3 matches or so. Okay, 3 races or so, I should say. But Jade, you had said, hey, can I get Sage on the hoverboard. I said, well, we'll start with that. We'll start with Sage on the hoverboard, and then when someone does a $10 contribution, that's the next character we'll use, you see? We always need a starting point regardless. Right now, we have no contributions at all. Like, literally, I've received nothing. So no one has the right to pick a character right now until we get something.
1, it's not a right, it's a privilege. 2, Jay doesn't understand that DSP requires you to give him tons of money, yet he sits there on his streams every day hearing these rants and not just processing it. If he did, he would have probably been long gone and actually had something else to do. But the thing is, DSP cultivates Jade and people like Jade because he wants to feel important, he wants to feel special, and having Jade there makes him feel superior. That's why he talks to people like Derek and Jade all the time, and it just gets really boring for everybody else.
10,000 kicks, you can get an OG and VIP badge. So you can either do 10 subs for VIP or 5,000 kicks for VIP, or you can do 20 subs for an OG or 10,000 kicks for the OG. That's how it works. Okay?
I cut like about 75% of that out, but this shows you what DSP considers important on his stream. He could just have that in like a text bubble or notes in his stream thing, but he has to elaborate on it every single day because he thinks there are people new, or he thinks that just constantly repeating it means it will suddenly happen. While the reality is he's boring everybody to tears about it. See, he caters to the people that give him $50 and $100, but he leaves everybody else out.
All right, we're going to get started in just a couple of minutes. So if anyone has anything to ask, now would be the time to do so. And if anyone wanted to contribute to pick the first character after we do the intro race with Sage on the hoverboard, that would be the time to do that so we know who's coming on deck. So far tonight, we have 0 contributions for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. It's not looking very good, just going to be honest. The fact that I've been here for almost 20 minutes and 0 contributions for the game is not very good, right? All right, first tip of the night has come in and is a $5 tip from Mozzie. Thank you to Mozzie for $5. That would be outstanding, but I wonder if I have to pay for it. And then Darth Fig with our first super chat of the night, $5. So we got our first super chat, and we got our first tip of the night. Can we get our first sub or some kicks over on Kick? And can we get a membership? That would be nice if we could do that. Your future stepdad did 100 kicks. That's our first kicks of the night. So remember, we need you guys to contribute $10 or more. You pick the next racer. We're going to be going with Sage for a match or two until someone picks the first official racer through a contribution, okay? We're back here tonight on a late night stream on DSPgaming to give the game another shot and to see if people are interested in me continuing to play it. Last time around, interest had waned a bunch. We got less attendance, less support, and I said, well, maybe we could turn it into a night stream. Maybe people would like it better on a late night stream because of the fact that Mario Kart basically wasn't doing so well on a day stream earlier this year, but did well on a night stream. So tonight we're doing the usual, like we did with Mario Kart. For a $10 contribution, people can pick the next racer. We're starting off with Sage on a hoverboard, just for fun. It was a suggestion by Jade. And then whoever contributes $10 first will pick the next racer. Let's see how it goes tonight. I already screwed up, man. I didn't get the boost. I wasn't paying attention, honestly. Stupid robot, I walked right into it. Oh, what? I didn't even know that could happen. Well, now I'm in last. Great. I had no idea that could happen. I'm pretty boned. Wow, I literally messed up once at the beginning. I have not had a chance to catch up at all. 0 chance to catch up to anybody. Will they give me an actual good item this time? No, they will not. Dude, again, worthless. Absolutely worthless power-up. I haven't gotten a single good item at all the entire time. Once again, still, it's a bad item. How am I supposed to catch up? This is ridiculous. Still not a good item. That's not a good item for me right now. I'm still last. Are you kidding? What kind of race was that? So at the beginning, I fell off the map once, and there was no chance to ever catch up whatsoever. What was that? And they never gave me a good item. Despite being in last place, I got no good items till the end when it was too late. That was an awful start. I missed again. Didn't get the boost. Sucking. Eye is burning out of my head. Ah! I can't see, and my real life eye is burning, and my eye in the game was blocked by the goo. Double whammy. Well, nothing I can do about that. Wow. I can't stop it. They literally drove me off the edge twice in a row because I was transformed. Great. Yeah, and then my eye started burning profusely in the middle of the race, so I couldn't see out of my right eye. Oh. And by the way, guys, we need a new racer. Who will be the first person to do a $10 contribution and pick our racer for tonight? Our first full racer here. Let's go.
Who will be the first sucker to give Phil money out of pity?
Thank you to Your Future Stepdad. 2 gifted subs on Kick. So Your Future Stepdad can now pick our next racer. Missed the boost again. Oh, great. It's one of these stupid randomized tracks with a bonus. Whoa, why did I just get hit by a bunch of vehicles at once? Yeah, this is dumb. I was in 4th, no problem. A ridiculous amount of vehicles all spit up out of nowhere and hit me and crushed me. Now I'm in 9th and I can't catch up. This is incredibly dumb. I didn't do anything wrong. Everything just hit me out of nowhere. That was so lame. I didn't do anything wrong. I was driving well in 4th. All of a sudden, a bunch of guys flattened me. Why'd they all get speed at once? Well, I guess 6th is better than last. How goes the racing? Pretty darn slow and bad, Apollo. I didn't play this in a week. I'm very rusty. But we'll see if I get back into it tonight. So, we're going to do egg pawn for a few races. Next person to contribute 10 bucks or more gets to pick the next racer, okay? And remember, if we hit the goal tonight, we'll keep this in the rotation and we'll play it for some fun night streams of racing, you know, once a week or so, depending on how it goes with all new releases and everything. But sadly, if we don't do well tonight, then that's it for Sonic, which would suck. I mean, I bought the game, I only played it like 3 times, but if people don't want it, they don't want it. Hopefully, it'll do well tonight. I don't know.
He's at $21. He's got a whole long night of begging ahead of him.
Let's go. Let's get some love for Sonic Racing. Who's going to pick the next racer?
It's not love for Sonic Racing. It's love for Darkside Phil. That's what you don't comprehend.
I finally got the boost, so that's good. I can already tell you I'm handling the corners better. Of course, as soon as I said that, I forgot to drift. It's my fault. Totally my fault. Well, this is just me driving poorly. This is not the racer of the game. I'm driving horribly. Jeez, I can't stay on the track. I can't. Come on! That was lame. Come on.
I could say that about this entire live stream, Phil.
It's not my internet. The stream obviously is fine. It's not my internet. The game gave up, I guess. I don't know what happened.
Well, is your computer wired and your console wireless? That could be a cause of that.
Thank you to Fla Fla Flunky for 100 kicks. I appreciate that. La 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 la. La 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 la. Look at this! I can't, dude! Are you kidding? That's insane. The game glitched and drove me in the wrong direction. I couldn't stop my car. Well, as you guys know, my style is more of the handling or boost. We literally have 2 back-to-back acceleration racers that were chosen for me, and it's just not my driving style. I'm doing horribly.
That's maybe why they picked them, Phil, or maybe they just wanted the character. I'm gonna lean toward the latter.
What's up, Troy? Good evening. How are you, Troy? Good to see you. All right, so this will be, what, the second match? This is the second match with Egg Pawn, remember? After 3 matches, it's up in the air who we play with next. Whoever contributes 10 bucks or more on stream will pick the next character, so let's get it going. Let's get the next character on deck, guys. Who's gonna do 2 subs or 1,000 kicks or 10 bucks super chat or 4 memberships or $10 tip? Let's go. Chow Chow Crystal Mines. I've always wanted to see Steve from Minecraft drive an 8-bit minecart with a Hatsune Miku sticker on the front, and now my wish has been fulfilled. Oh, I didn't get the boost. I was so close. Dude, again, there's no way for my class to take that turn. When I hit it at that speed, there's no way to not fall off the track. So now I'm in last. Wow. Yeah, I'm trying to bet acceleration is the worst class in the game. It sure feels like it. Awful. I can't make any turns. I get stuck on walls. Yeah, I hate acceleration class. I don't want to fucking drive it anymore. I'll turn around. Here. Turn around. Yeah, it's awful. I think acceleration by far is the worst class of all the ones I've done. I think my favorite is probably handling. Second is boost. Third is speed. Power is probably fourth. Yo, acceleration is complete. I don't know how I'm supposed to do anything with this class at all. It can't make any tight turns whatsoever, ever. Please, guys, let's get someone to choose the next racer right now. Let's go. All right, guys, let's get a contribution during this race to pick the next racer. Let's go. Thank you, Fluffa Flunky, for another 100 kicks. Appreciate that. All right, well, guys, it's this simple. We're 35 minutes into the stream. We didn't have a single person contribute and pick a racer. I'm just done with the game. I'm serious. No one cares about this game. It's a fail.
Here we go. Only Iced Coffee isn't donating constantly through stock accounts. Phil is raging really hard right now. He's gonna give everybody in the chat a lecture. Hey, there's 200 people watching. I only got $30. That's not enough.
Basically, there was hype for Mario Kart earlier this year because there hasn't been a Mario Kart, a new one, in like 10 years. People said to buy this as the replacement. I did. No one cares about this game. It's dead. No one's talking about it. You guys aren't showing up and supporting it. I give up. I gave it a try as a night stream. Literally, we can't get one person to pick a racer. Forget it.
Yeah, he's crying because after 5 races, nobody is giving him $10. Your future stepdad donated to give a racer. Nobody else has. So, Phil, you're 1 out of 2.
All right, sorry. I tried my best. Really, I did. I'm trying to learn it and entertain and, having a good time with it, but you guys don't like it. It's not me. I like it. I would keep playing it and learn the characters. No one seems to give it. So, it's a bust. It sucks that we only got, 3 streams out of it in half an hour, but you guys obviously don't care about it. So, sorry. I tried my best. All right? Thanks for watching. For those who did, I don't know what to tell you. I can't make a game work. People on stream aren't liking it, so that's that. All right. So, guys, forget it. I'm serious. Forget it. There's no point to doing it. No one... Literally, we can't get a single person. We have one person, your future stepdad. Let me correct myself before he gets upset. We get no one who wants it. What? So I give up. We're just gonna do chill with Phil. What else can we do? Right? We'll just hang out. And what else can you do?
Yeah, you see, guys, Phil tried his hardest, yet for some reason the Pignosis just wasn't working today. He thinks eBegging really hard is the best course of action. He only played it for 30 minutes, mind you. So he was cutting it very quickly.
And we're probably going to get something else going then. Since there's no Sonic Racing because no one wants it, we're going to still have Truck Sim and stuff in the rotation. All right? Well, I don't know what to tell you. No one likes this game. I tried so hard for freaking 3 weeks. No one's showing up for it or supporting it. So I don't know what to say.
I can see Phil constantly being negative and complaining about the CPU characters can really be a draining situation. So maybe try and be more positive and meaningful there, Phil.
It's all good because once Battlefield starts, people are going to want a good amount of Battlefield in its various different modes.
He ends up wage quitting Battlefield 2. It's always funny to look back at these and he's like, don't worry guys, people are going to love these new games, and then you already know in advance that these games flop for him.
All right, well, I guess we're just going to hang out. What are we going to do, right? Turn everything back on. No one can say I didn't give that game a chance. I played it day streams. I played it night streams. I played single player. I played online. I'm sorry. I tried. I can't make a game work. I really can't. I can't make people like a game. All I could do is try to play the game and entertain you, and I did my best. Okay.
Yeah, you see, Phil was about a 2 on the entertainment scale. That's his best. That's the amount that he's going to put in because he is a man. I can't make people like this game. We'll make them like you. Don't you get that?
Okay. All right, well, that's it. Let's hang out. I'm gonna update everything here to say that we're doing a chill with Phil stream instead. What else can I do, right? Nothing. So let me update this. And I'll post up everywhere. Hey, we went to chill with Phil because there's nothing else to do.
Yeah, you see, guys, Phil can't just pop in another game because that would be working on the fly, and he's not good at that at all. So he's just gonna sit here and beg for the remainder of the stream. And he knows, because he's swapping games, his dents will be like, why are you switching a game? We're not gonna pay for it now, and it won't hit the goal, and DSP will have to wage quit that game too. So he's like, nope, I'm just gonna do the boring begging segment.
All right, ready? I'm just gonna record it as a separate video. Here we go. Okay, everyone. Well, welcome to an impromptu episode of Chill with Phil here tonight on DSPgaming. This was not intended. This was not expected. Sonic Racing Crossworlds just doesn't work. I don't know why. Probably for the same reasons as Mario Kart World, but I'm trying to play it. I'm learning it. I'm enjoying it, and the audience is just not engaged and no support. And I'm like, well, what am I going to do? I've now tried it as a day stream multiple times, both single player and multiplayer. I tried it as a night stream. The game just doesn't work. So it is what it is. Rather than jump over to something else last minute and everyone be upset because they missed it, instead, we're just going to do a Chill with Phil here tonight. Okay? So we're just going to hang out. We got about 80, 90 minutes, no lie, to just hang out and do whatever we want. So tag me in chat if you want to talk. Any contributions, greatly appreciated. Let's hit a goal tonight. Jade, you have a good night. Sorry that didn't work out, Jade. You saw I tried, right?
Yeah, you see, DSP tried his best and it just wasn't good enough today. And Jade is just dipping out right now because he's only there for the gameplay. He's the only person on the streamer on Raw Phil that is there to watch DSP play games. And he's like, nah, man, I don't want to do a chill session with you. You're boring. And Phil is under some delusion that if he picks another game to play, his audience will be incensed by that. Come on, they could just watch it on demand if it's that big a deal. And then he's like, oh, there's going to be a backlog because they're going to be watching that when they should be watching my next stream. Phil, there's always another game on. You don't get that.
Why not quickly pivot to a game right now? Because whenever I quickly pivot to a game, it doesn't work. People leave because they're like, oh, well, I was here for Sonic and it's not working, and then they leave. And people who are, like, for example, let's say right now I said, let's do Call of Duty. No one's going to show up for Call of Duty. No one was expecting me to play Call of Duty tonight. So I'll get a crowd that isn't going to watch Call of Duty. I'll be playing the game for myself. Who cares? We'll just hang out.
And that shows you that DSP is not an effective streamer because his real fans, all 20 of them, apparently only follow the games. They don't follow for him. That's not a good place to be in when you have so many different things that you're doing.
Okay. All right, what else you guys want to talk about? We got a while. We got an hour to hang out and do whatever you want to talk about. You guys want to get me riled up and talking about something? You typically do. Typically, one person will ask me a question, it gets me all worked up, and then I talk about it for like an hour. Thank you to Flop Flop Flunky for another 100 kicks. Appreciate that, Flop Flop Flunky.
Yeah, where's Snow Carl when you need him?
Pepsi fan, I don't necessarily think that's the case. It's very situational. You got to understand. He says, why do I think that my biggest supporters / whales seem to hate multiplayer games? I don't think that's the case. I think it depends on the game. For example, Call of Duty's doing good. Right, like Call of Duty, so far, those streams that we did at the beta did good, and we had people come by and support them. I don't know. I feel like with multiplayer, it's hit or miss. It depends on the game. It depends on the night. It's tough. It's tough because there's no real consistent reason, I don't think, that they don't consistently hit support goals. Maybe it's because it's too repetitive. Like a game like Sonic Racing is pretty repetitive. It's the same thing over and over. There's no real variation there besides pick a different race or pick a different car, right? When I'm playing Call of Duty, there's all different loadouts, completely different styles. Like I could do sniping one night, I could do melee one night, I could do LMGs versus SMGs, and it all plays different. Different gadgets, different, things you're using, and that's fun. And you can't really do that with a racing game. It might just be that. I don't know. It could just be a night that people can't show up. But in general, Sonic did fail. Like Sonic Racing Crossworlds, for whatever reason, could not get a consistent supportive audience. Only one stream that I did of it actually hit a support goal, the first one. The following two didn't, and now tonight was abysmal. So I said, enough of that. Anything but, seriously.
Yeah, the one time he doesn't say we hit the goal, he puts it on the whales. He doesn't even deny that he has whales or defend them. He just chastises them for not liking the game. It's like, well, it's situational and things like that. Yeah, Only Iced Coffee single-handedly paid for Mario Kart World for a month, Phil. They don't like multiplayer games because you tell them you don't like multiplayer games. It's that obvious. If you're just constantly whining and complaining and moaning while playing the game to an excessive amount, they're not going going to support that because they're like, oh, Phil doesn't want to play this game. We're not going to give him money tonight. He doesn't get that his attitude and what he says reinforces stuff. Thanks for admitting only like a few people support your streams, Phil. It justifies everything I say.
And then Gabriel with a $2 super chat. What's up, Phil? How's it going? What's up, Gabriel? We're doing impromptu chill with Phil because sadly, people just are not digging Sonic Racers at all. They were bored. No one was contributing. We could even get to the next racer. No one was picking one, so I said, forget this. Looks like Jaded did a $5 super chat. He says, I found you from channels that troll you, but after watching you on a stream a week ago, I've become a fan. You're a cool dude. Well, thank you, Jaded. That's nice of you to say. In truth, what my troll channels highlight does happen, right? Like the things that the troll channels are highlighting off my streams, it happens on the streams. The thing is, a lot of it's always taken out of context, or it's taken as like, oh, that's all he did today. Like they'll take this stream and they'll be like, all Phil did tonight was he insulted Wings of Redemption. In reality, I didn't insult Wings of Redemption at all tonight. But that's what they'll title the video, Phil slams Wings of Redemption in a scathing, insult, and then they'll take the segment when I talked about Wings, say, that's all he did tonight, and that's it. They won't say, oh, he played a game, he hung out with his fans and did all that. Like, oh, he just went on stream and just destroyed Wings tonight, right? And they misrepresent me, and then people think, oh, that guy's a... Right? If you're here and you just hang out and you have some fun with me, you get the gist of what the real me is. Now, listen, I'm not perfect. I'm definitely a flawed individual like everyone on Earth, okay? I'm working constantly to become better. I'm trying to stay out of drama, and I think it's working. So thank you for that. I hope that you are having a good time.
What I think Phil doesn't get is that the clip channels are there to highlight the juiciest parts of your antics, Phil. So nobody cares about you playing a game boringly because we all know that. They want to see you ranting and raving and acting like a 220 lunatic. So that's what they highlight. It's not saying, oh, this is all you do, but this is the main part of your stream. Get it? The other 90% meandering is just not needed.
We're $80 of support, so we're more than halfway to the goal. FYI, guys, I am here for about another 30 minutes or so, 40 minutes or so, depending on how the night goes, if we have a lot to talk about or not. So tag me in the chat if you want to talk. Any contributions, you'll get a nice live shout out and are appreciated. Can we hit our first goal? It would be great if we could. If we get to 1 out of 10 and get towards our new Arby's DSP tries it, that would be amazing. Sugar says, knowing you'll never stream Sonic Racing Crossworlds again has me disappointed because you play games to earn subs instead of for the fun of them. Yes, that's called a job. You're aware of that, right? This isn't my hobby. This is my job. I do this for a living. Now, listen, I am a lifelong gamer and I love games, but I'm working. What I'm doing literally right here, this is me making a living to support my family. So I have to be actually earning money and revenue doing it. If people don't like a particular game I'm playing, I have to move on from it. That's called, like, meaningful employment, earning a living. Sorry, that's reality. I'm a small-time guy. I'm not a huge streamer that every time I turn on a stream, thousands of people are watching and I'm making insane amounts of money. I have to do what my audience wants.
Imagine thinking this guy enjoys playing video games anymore and feeling pity for him because he couldn't play a stupid racing game that he complained about the whole time and whined every time he got hit. You gotta be a special form of stupid to buy into Phil's nonsense. And Phil's right, he does take this as a job, and I think that's the problem because he sucks all the fun out of it. Instead of something where it's entertainment, he takes it as a middle manager business meeting the entire way through. And that's what causes a lot of the problems for him. There are no games that Phil wants to play for the games themselves. He only plays the games he thinks his audience will wail out on.
Kevin says, I don't understand why we couldn't keep playing and maybe the same support would come in. Kevin, listen, I played Sonic 3 to 4 times. Each time I played it, besides the first premiere stream, had almost no interest. No one was engaged. No one was asking for characters. No one was supporting. Literally, I played Sonic Racing tonight for 30 minutes and I made $20. I just started doing Q&A about 30 minutes ago. Okay, maybe it's 40 minutes now. And already I've made over $50. Do you get it? People would rather hang out with me than see me play Sonic. So that's what we're going to do, okay?
Imagine wanting to hang out with Phil so badly that you don't pay for his video game playthrough, but then start paying when he turns off the video game. This is fun.
Thank you to Jagged X, who gifted a sub. Thank you to Jagged X for the gifted sub on Kick. What are we at now? 85. Guys, let's get some support tonight. I hope you're enjoying the hangout session, the impromptu hangout session here. Let's go. Let's get some subs. Let's get some super chats. Let's get some kicks. Let's go. Let's get that momentum going. We got it. We can hit it. We're there. Let's hit that goal tonight.
Yeah, you see, instead of getting Phil to beg by not giving him money, now you can get him to beg by giving him money. It's a novelty, isn't it?
Okay. All right. We're in the home stretch of tonight's show with Phil. Let's rally, get some support. Let's hit this goal right now. Right? Let's go. Let's crush it. Let's get one sub on Kick. Let's get some kicks on Kick. Let's get a single membership. Let's get a super chat, and let's get a tip. Let's get one of each right now. And when all those come in, I guarantee you, we're going to be right there to hit the goal. I guarantee it. So let's go. Have a good night, Vietnamese comrade. I will update the goal command tonight for the Arby's Nuggets DSP tries. I will do that. Thank you for the heads up. Come on, let's go. Who's going to be the first person? Right now, let's get a contribution of something. Something right now. Let's go. Let's get that momentum and that vibe going now. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the first contribution towards hitting that goal tonight right now. Thank you to Fla Fla Flunky for 100 kicks. There you go. Now let's go. Let's keep it going. Who's next? Let's get a super chat right now. Princess Luna with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Princess Luna. Very nice. That gets us up to 91. So here we go. We got some kicks. We got a super chat. Let's get a sub over on Kick. But to answer Princess Luna, you could rewind to find out concretely, but it's this simple, Princess Luna. No one cares about Sonic. Very few, I would say. Like, every time I play it, there's like 10 people who give it. And sadly, those people don't always contribute.
That's the business model you made up, Phil. You didn't want to be Mr. Views. Now you're Mr. Beg to 10 people.
So I'm playing Sonic. No one's talking about Sonic. I say, hey, let's go. Let's get the next racer. Let's go. No one contributes. I played it for 30 minutes. No one gave. I turned Sonic off. I hung out with the audience for an hour, and we're almost at $100 already. We were at like 20. No one cares about Sonic. It sucks because I like Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I think it's a good game, but no one gives. And I can't make people care about that game. I've tried. Very short-lived, very unfortunate, very disappointing because I would like to play it more. But what can I do, right? Okay. All right, so can we get one sub over on Kick right now? One sub on Kick. Let's go. Let's get one person to drop a sub on Kick right now to get us to the 100. Let's go. Well, it'll be 96. Let's go. Let's get over there right now. Let's go. And let's get a tip. For goodness sake, let's get some tips tonight. We had almost none. Let's get some tips tonight right now. We'll hit this goal. I know we can hit it. I absolutely know we can hit it. What do you guys want? You want a flexing? You want me to fully flex if we hit the goal? Do a big flexathon? Here we go. We'll do the flexathon. For every $5 contribution coming in, I will do a different flex. There you go. Come on. Let's go. Eddie, no one cares about RTU. Please stop bringing him up. No one gives a... You've talked about him like 10 times tonight, and you notice I'm not responding. It's because no one cares about RTU. He's the most insignificant human on Earth. We don't need to ever speak about him.
I don't know, Phil. You hating on RTU is more entertaining than you just constantly begging or chilling out with your fans.
Ministry of Support just gifted a sub. It's time for a flex. Oh, yeah. A nice flex for Ministry of Support. Thank you for the sub there, Ministry of Support. There you go. Nicely done. Thank you, Ministry. So I think Ministry of Support might have the most subs tonight now. I'm not sure. How many do you have tonight, Ministry? Is it 3? If you have 2, you're tied, but you might have 3, right? More finger pointing? All right. Let's go. Let's get another contribution. Let's get to over 100 right now. Let's do it. Let's get to over 100 right now. Let's go. Who's going to do it? Like I said, we need a tip. We need a tip. How about this? Let's go. Let's get to 120 bucks of support, and I'll tell you how many sit-ups I do. Let's go. How about this? If you get me to 120 of support, I'll tell you how many sit-ups I do. And if you get me to the goal tonight, I'll tell you something even more interesting that you'll want to know about my workouts, okay?
Don't worry, it's something entirely stupid and not worth the money spent. Like, as the stream got closer to its end, DSP just devolved into non-stop eBegging. Like, the only things I'm really cutting out right now are just dead air moments.
Let's go. Come on. Actually, wow, it's getting late. I do have to go in like less than 10 minutes, guys. I do. So now's the time. If you want to hit the goal tonight, I know we're having fun. Now will be the time to support. You're like, oh, I'll hit it last minute. No, let's go right now, please. Let's get some support now. Let's hit this goal. And I will tell you what you want to know, but let's hit the goal because I got to go in a few minutes. All right, well, it was still, listen, it looks like we're not going to get any more support, which sucks. It was still a good night. I want to say thanks. Whenever we do impromptu chill with Phil, I'm happy to hang out with you guys. I am. And sorry that Sonic didn't work out. I honestly was very skeptical. Within 2 streams, the game was nearly dead. I'm like, dude, come on. I had a feeling. Everyone just wanted to see if it was going to be good. In truth, it is good. But I just don't think that kind of game has longevity for me. Like, it never really has. Never have I ever played a Mario Kart game very long or any racing game for very long. So I'm not shocked that this one died so quickly. There are certain multiplayer games that work for longer sessions. For example, Call of Duty, Street Fighter. Racing just doesn't do it, So it is what it is. Thanks for chilling for the last hour, guys. I really appreciate that some of you did support, and we actually almost got to the goal. Very nice of you, and thanks to those who showed up to hang out. Last 5 minutes or so, and then I'm out of here. So last chance to ask me any questions, guys. No, Mario Kart did not do well. Mario Kart died out, and there was nothing left to do. I'm not going back to Mario Kart, and I can't play Mario Kart online anyway because my Ethernet doesn't work. I cannot play multiplayer games on my Switch 2 because the Ethernet's busted. I can't do it. It's impossible.
Okay, so the real reason he's not going to go back to Mario Kart is it was constant troll bait. He had to wait until the end of the stream to hit the goal because Old Ass Coffee was trying to see if anybody else was going to donate before so he could save a little bit of money. And DSP hates the trolls infiltrating his online race and just putting things like Cat is Fat, DSP 220 in there.
No, I don't fear for my safety when I go out in public. Trolls hide in basements with their parents and grandmothers. They don't go out in public and do anything. They're losers. I'm not afraid of them.
Then why do you only go out once a week, Phil?
Mia was banned because I guess Mia was insulting me and telling me to go F myself when I went to the bathroom. Or when I left for a minute there. I don't know why I wasn't here, but people said absolutely it happened. So, yeah. Oh, well. Oh, well. Mia was a LARPer anyway. Mia was already an existing account. Someone came in with a new account name. It's pretty obvious. Troy Smith with a $5 super chat says, well, at least $100 tonight. Thank you, Troy. So now we're at 102. Again, if we get to 120, I'm going to tell you how many sit-ups I did. And then if we hit the goal, I'm going to tell you something even more interesting that you're going to want to know.
I thought you said you had to leave, Phil. Why are you still hanging on the stream?
In general, the gaming is doing very well. You know, the thing that I was directly told by PPP would never work. He's like, you can't just play games. That's old. That's old thinking. No, you have to do drama content. Drama content's where everything is at, the money is at, everything is at. You could never be successful playing games. That's what he told me. I have to drop playing games. There's no way it'll ever work.
Phil, you're not a successful gamer. You're a successful e-beggar. You struggle to get 200 people on your streams.
All right, guys, absolute last chance for us to hit 120 and for me to tell you how many sit-ups I did. Or to hit 150, I'll tell you how much sit-ups I do and something else interesting, too, that you're going to find more interesting than the first thing. Okay? But it's time right now. It's now or never. If you want to support the stream and we hit that goal, now is the time to do it. Let's go. The interesting thing is also workout-related. Someone said, what was the other interesting thing you'll say if you hit the full goal? Something else that's workout-related that you'll want to know. All right. Well, I got to get out of here. I can't be here all night. All right? All right, well, it was a good night. Thank you all for chilling. And I hope that you enjoyed hanging out with me. I really do. Sorry again, another game that sadly didn't work. It's a lot of these games that they have potential. We play them and they just don't click with the audience. There's nothing I can really do about it. Thanks for the support. See you in the AM. Sorry that I couldn't tell you about my sit-ups and other stuff because we didn't hit the goals. It's all good. Good night. Peace out.
Well, Phil is very sorry that he couldn't scam you out of even more money. How positive and wholesome he is right there. Nobody cares about how many sit-ups you did there, bro. Alright, so Sonic Crossworlds did not save the business, but panhandling somehow has a special place in Phil's heart. So he almost did pretty well tonight from doing nothing by his standards, or what he considers to be doing nothing. So I hope you all enjoyed the failure of Sonic Racing Crossroads, and I will see you all next time with more robust content. Adios.
Jeff did a $5 tip. He says, I want to hear you say robust bourbon garlic flavor, like how you said robust urban garlic flavor. I never said robust urban garlic flavor. I said bourbon, not urban. How dare you? How dare you insinuate that I would say the word urban? I'm white. I can't say urban. It's offensive. You understand? That's how it works. Okay. All right, we're now up to $325 of support.